Toronto, Ontario is the site for tonight's matchup. From within the Air Canada Centre, the Toronto Maple Leafs look to add to history as they take on the Edmonton Oilers. I'm Bill Peterson, paired up with Mike Weiss this evening. How about the matchup we are going to see tonight?
The Oilers are already fighting an uphill battle because they're playing in the Air Canada Centre. These fans are fanatical and will never back down from cheering for their Leafs.
The Edmonton Oilers missed the postseason for the first time in the past few years. They need to improve play away from the Skyreach Centre if they want to sniff the playoffs again.
Living in the past is not going to bring back championships. This year, the Oilers are putting in a lot of hard work to bring new glory days to Edmonton. The Oilers have had some bad luck lately. Over the past 10 games, they've been on a losing streak. Have done well over the last 10 games. I hope they can keep it going tonight.
The Eastern Conference is always a scramble to the top, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are in the chase game after game, season after season.
The Air Canada Centre is a place visiting teams don't want to go. The Leafs will continue to maintain home ice dominance and make it deep into the playoffs. Solid performer. Those are the words used to describe Eric Brewer. This guy, night in and night out, plays a stand-up style of defense that most players have problems with in the league. Svela is a defenseman that you want to hold on to. He has an offensive streak, but his defense and perfection of the sweep check to take the puck away make him unique.
Brings the puck up through the... Intercepted by Sundin. He passes it to the left wing. Roberts passes it to Mogilny. Saved by Salo. Salo sends it up over to Niinimaa. He passes it to the right wing. Carter sends it over to the right wing. Caberlet passes it over to Roberts. Svela sends it up to the center. He passes it on over to Mogilny. And he takes a wrist shot. Terrific save! Salo! Blocker save! Smith slides it over to Carter. When the rest of the defense fails, it's nice to have this guy to fall back on. Salo leads all goalies in ties with 8. Mike, can you shed some light on that last play?
Salo does such a good job protecting his net, and it shows. He's got a low GAA.
And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Belfour. Renberg carries it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Knocked away by the blocker. Dopita takes it past the red line. McCauley plays it up to the center. And he takes a wrist shot. Salo sends it in front to Smith. He takes the backhand shot. He isn't letting the shooter see any daylight behind him at all. Dopita passes to Cleary. He takes a step shot. Save by Belfour. Macaulay brings the puck up. Carries it past the blue line. Passes over to the left wing. Moves it back over to Renberg. He centers the puck. That's an easy save for him. He gets knocked off the puck with a check by Smith. Staios passes to the defenseman. Brings it past the red line. Cleary passes it to York. He passes it up the center. Belfour sends it off over to Caberlet. Roberts brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He makes the save. Salo sends it to his defenseman. Niinimaa passes it off to Brewer. He lets the backhand shot go. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. Smith brings it past the blue line. He passes it off to Carter. Save by Belfour. Comrie passes it to the right wing. He makes a centering pass. Mogilny takes the puck up. He takes the step shot. That was a great stop by Salo. This faceoff is left of the goal. Ferguson sends it to Chimera. Carries it over the blue line. Moreau sends it over to the right wing. Tucker takes the puck up through the zone. Pass back to McCabe. He moves it over to Corson. He sends it back to Bird. Chimera brings the puck up through the zone. Passes to Macaulay. Brings it over the blue line. Staios sends it over to Smith. Berg sends it back to the defenseman. McCabe moves it to Renberg. He slides it over the B-line. Salo looked good on that last save.
Tommy Salo stopped all 5 Canadian shooters in a shootout, leading his team to a gold medal in '94.
Niinimaa passes over to Carter. Carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Blocked out front. He moves it to Comrie. He passes it back over to Brewer. Lume sends it up over to Renberg. Macaulay takes it past the red line. He plays it up to the center. Comrie brings the puck through the zone. Niinimaa passes it to Carter.
Eddie Belfour's got a real temper, folks, and he has trouble keeping it under control. He's been able to handle the pressure in the past, but it looks like it may be finally getting to Belfour. More days off would really help his mental stability. Belfour does a great job keeping the puck out. His teammates must be relieved that they have such a great goalie.
Svela passes it to Mogilny. Takes it past the blue line. He sends the puck back to Roberts. He takes the slap shot. He looks to be on his game tonight. Salo slides it over to Staios.
1 minute.
Cleary brings it past the red line.
In the first period.
Gets it over to the left wing. York passes it to the right wing. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Svela passes over to Sundin. And he takes a wrist shot. As we take a breather, it's tied at 0. Hey, Mike, any stats jump out at you after one?
The Maple Leafs have more shots, but the game is still tied, and that's got to be frustrating.
Time to drop the burnt biscuit. Brewer passes it over to Cleary. And he's checked by Mogilny. Sundin sends it off over to Roberts. Brewer sends it up to the center. Dopita carries it over the red line. York brings it past the blue line. He passes it to the left wing. Save by Belfour. Svela brings the puck up. Mogilny carries it past the blue line. Centering pass to Roberts. That was a great stop by Salo. Comrie brings it over the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. That was a terrific save by Belfour. Smith passes it off over to Carter. Sends it back to the defenseman. Brewer sends it over to the right wing. He passes back to the defenseman, takes the puck up, brings it over the red line. Sundin thought there was an easy tally there, but gets stoned by Salo. Cleary sends it back to Staios. Belfour logged a nice save there, Mike.
Belfour doesn't give up many rebounds. He understands the importance of not giving up rebounds.
McKay sends it to Renberg. Staios takes the puck up through the zone. Bone-crushing hit by McCabe. Dopita sends it over to York. Cleary sends it to the left wing. He sends it over to Staios. McCabe moves it over to Renberg. Sends it back to the defenseman. Hoagland moves it back over to McCauley. Save by Salo. Smith passes over to Comrie. Carries it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Caberlet sends it in front over to Svela. Mogilny takes it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Save by Salo. Salo sends it up to Brewer. He passes it to Carter. Takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Comrie sends it back to Smith. Brewer passes it over to the left wing. Roberts carries it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a terrific save by Salo. Comrie brings the puck up through the zone. Smith brings it past the blue line. Stopped by Belfour. Carter passes it to Ninima. Save by Belfour. Berg makes a long pass over to Tucker. Corson carries it past the blue line. He passes back to the defenseman. Cleary brings the puck through the zone. Dopita moves it back to Staios. Tucker sends it back over to McCabe. Corson carries it over the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. That was a great stop by Salo. Dopita brings it over the blue line. Lume passes it to Hoagland. Renberg brings the puck up. Sent back to Lume. Belak takes the puck up. Macaulay brings it past the blue line. Reasoner slides it to Morrow. Belfour passes to Macaulay. Takes the puck up through the zone. He sends it up to center, and he takes a wrist shot. Brewer passes it to the right wing. Chimera carries it over the red line, and he takes a wrist shot. Reasoner sends it over to the right wing, and he takes a wrist shot. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Caberlet passes it over to Mogilny. He plays it back to Spela. Ninima sends it off to Comrie. Smith passes it off over to Carter. Gloved out of the air. McCabe sends it to Mogilny.
1 minute remaining.
Takes it past the blue line. Roberts passes it to the right wing. Carter brings the puck up through the zone, and he takes a wrist shot. Face off to the left of Belfour. Knocked down in front by Belfour. Stalemate as we take a break from the action. It's all tied up at 0. Let's check with Mike for the stats after 2 periods.
Well, we look pretty even in the shots on goal, Bill, as you'd expect for a tied game.
Brewer passes to the defenseman. Cleary carries it over the blue line. Berg moves it over to Roberts. Brings it over the red line. Brewer plays it up to the center. Dopita brings it past the red line. Quick pass to Cleary, and he takes a wrist shot. He lets the backhand shot go. Save! Belfour has been playing great all game, making save after save. Roberts sends it to Sundin. What a huge save! Play stops as he covers the puck. He lets the slap shot go. Macaulay moves it back over to Hoagland. He centers the pass. Oh, Salo has shut down their offense all night long. He takes the backhand shot. Grabbed out of the air. Stales passes over to Comrie. Smith brings the puck up. Brings it over the blue line. Renberg sends it to the left wing. Macaulay takes it past the red line. Carter sends it up over to Brewer. Comrie carries it over the red line. Vicious check by Spela. Plays it up to the center. Renberg carries it past the red line. York brings the puck through the zone. Dopita carries it past the blue line. Moves it back over to Cleary. Hoagland takes the puck up. York sends it over to the right wing. Cleary takes it past the blue line, and he takes a wrist shot. Good save! Belfour stops the go-ahead goal. Dopita sends it back to Brewer, and he takes a wrist shot. That save was huge. McCabe passes it over to the left wing. Dopita moves it back to Cleary. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. Berg brings the puck up through the zone. Pass to McCabe. Sundin sends it back to Roberts. Berg passes it over to Mogilny, and he takes a wrist shot. Save! Salo passes it to Smith.
Ed Belfour is a two-time Vezina Trophy winner, taking home the top prize for goalies in 91 and 93.
Let's take a look at that again.
Belfour reaches the glove out and makes the save.
He passes it out in front over to Steos. Smith sends it to the left wing. He lets the backhand shot go. Is he a bricklayer? Because he's been putting up a wall in front of the net all night long. Belfour sends it in front over to Svela. Amazing! Belfour stops the go-ahead goal. He passes it over to Corson. Brings it past the red line. Salo sends it back to the defenseman. Smith takes the puck up through the zone. Riesener passes it to the right wing.
Eddie Belfour has trouble anticipating shots sometimes. He often drops down a little too early, leading to a top-shelf goal. He's been working on reacting to the shot instead of anticipating. But can you teach an old dog new tricks? Who knows?
Let's see that again from a different angle.
Belfour has a goals against average that would make any goalie jealous.
Berg sends it to his defenseman. Renberg carries it over the blue line. Sends it over to McCauley. He passes it over to Berg. Ninima slides it over to Dopita. Brings it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. He's continued to make saves like that throughout this game. Renberg brings it over the red line. York brings it over the blue line. McKay sends it over to the right wing. Renberg carries it past the blue line. He centers it to McCauley. Ninima passes over to Cleary. Dopita sends it up to the center. York plays it up to the center. Gets it over to the left wing. Brewer sends it up to the center. Lume passes it to Bilak. Mogilny brings the puck up. Passes it to the right wing. Back over to Sundin. He is looking for the win with goaltending like that. He takes the slap shot. That save keeps him in this game. Brewer sends it off to Comrie. He slides it to Carter.
1 minute.
He sends it over to Smith.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
He sends it up the middle over to Comrie. He takes the backhand shot. Mogilny brings the puck through the zone. Sundin passes it off over to Roberts. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 0. We're going to start overtime. Brewer sends it over to Carter. Sundin takes the puck up. Passes it to Roberts. Over to the right wing. Sundin passes it over to the left wing. Nice! Salo stops the go-ahead goal. That was a hard hit by Brewer. Ninima makes a long pass to Carter. He lets the slap shot go. He made a great save. Checked hard by Roberts. Sundin takes it past the red line. Passes over to the left wing. Roberts moves it to Caberlet. Roberts just gets robbed by Salo. Everything is magnified late in the game, including face-offs. Lume carries it past the red line. McKay sends it over to McCauley. He sends it back to Mogilny. What a save! He gets caught offside.
Salo has trouble handling the puck outside his crease. Now, most goalies in the league have trouble with this, but Salo needs to work on it to flesh out his game.
Hey, Mike, what does the replay show?
Salo uses the glove to wipe away that shot.
It can be a real advantage to win the majority of faceoffs late in the game.
1 minute.
Stale brings the puck up to the zone. McCauley takes it past the blue line. What a save! Salo stops the go-ahead goal. McKay passes over to Mogilny. The final tally is all knotted up at 0. Mike, let's hear your thoughts on this game.
Basically, nothing can be decided in regulation or overtime, so you take your point and move on. The Maple Leafs remain in first place in the Eastern Conference playoff race.
That should do it for Mike and I here at the Air Canada Centre.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Mike Comrie. The number 2 star, Ed Belfour. The number 1 star, Tommy Zalo.